Thanks for coming to check out the unboxing. It's my first video for YouTube and the channel, so forgive me if the editing looks like it's been done by a wombat. I'm teaching myself as we go. But this is the unboxing for the Warhammer 40k Command Edition starter set, the new box for Warhammer 40k 9th edition. It's a nice box. I think it's a big improvement on the last few. The inclusion of terrain, I think, is fantastic. I think terrain's overlooked by a lot of new players, and it adds such a great dimension to the game. It's like a third player, a third army on the table, and it always makes for a much better game. So first off, in this this box of plastic, on top here we've got two sprues. I'll go through and look at the three lots a bit closer later on, but we've got this pipe set here. They're really nice. This is a new set, entirely new set. I think you can buy it separately at launch as well, but these are really nice. There's some great bits here for conversions as well. Really looking forward to getting this painted on the table. Next up we've got an Primaris Outrider sprue. Already painted 6 of these up for my white scars. Really like the kit for these. Then we've got the HQ sprue. It's got both the Necron Overlord and the Primaris Captain. Looks like the Assault Intercessors. And we've got the Necron sprues. I guess this is the what are they called? The Scorpek Destroyers. We've got the Warrior sprue. And again, what I'm most excited about is this terrain. These are really nice frames of terrain out of this box. Although I do think for a starter set, both armies are quite light on with miniatures. Then we've got the obligatory piece of art that seems to come in almost every box now. A wad of various books and bits of paper and whatnot. We'll check that out in a minute, but it's quite thick. Command manual, not sure what that is. Just the bases and whatnot. A few dice. And what I wasn't expecting was this playboard to be printed on some real heavy stocks, like you'd find in a high quality board game. A sheet of various Space Marine decals, and a couple of starter rulers. Now first up here we've got this terrain again for a bit of a closer look. And it's just really nice, really easy to paint, a lot of high detail, from quick dry brushing to really pop and just really help out the feel of the game. Help new players in particular get into it. Now here's some of that wombat editing. I was much too excited by the sprue itself to get it on frame, on the camera properly. But this stuff is really nice. Even for kit bashing, a lot of dials and handles, and it's just really handy stuff. Then we've got this double-sided playboard, and I think that the printing on it is fantastic. All the different details, the barrels and crates and whatnot buried in the ground. I think it really makes for a really nice tabletop. I don't think I agree with the printing of the A, B, C, D, etc. I guess objective markers, I'm not sure. But this backside, the red Martian Manufactorum looking scene is really nice. Really high quality, high detail printing. It's, a few of these make a great tabletop. The one on its own, great for what's in the starter set. Now here's this wad of books. We've got the command manual. It's as thick as a white dwarf. It's full of your building instructions. You've got missions. There's lore in there. It's just a good go-to book for everything in the set. We've got the data cards. We've got 2 sheets with each army on a separate sheet. And what I was really happy with is this little rule book. Much easier to carry around than a big hefty tome. First up, we got the Space Marines. We've got this Primaris Captain, which is just a beautiful sprue. It's a great miniature, it really is. They're really knocking it out of the park with all the stuff they're bringing out. There's 3 different heads, I think. Yeah, there's 3 heads on the sprue. And in the days where there's less and less extra bits on the sprue, anything is extra, and this knight head is really cool. It's the Skelly Boy for the shield. Everything's just super clean, super crisp. And next up we've got the Assault Intercessors, and if you've seen a Primaris and if you've seen a Chainsword, then you've seen an Assault Primaris Intercessor. Not too exciting, but still super clean, super nice kit, and I will definitely be painting up a few for my White Scars. The Outrider sprue again, really fun. They say you don't need any glue with building these kits, but it doesn't feel right without putting some glue on. But these are real fun to paint, these kits. Next we'll have a look at the Necrons. Sorry about that. We've got the Necron Overlord, I think he's called. I'm not real up to date with all the Necron stuff, but I think I will be soon because these models are fantastic. The amount of detail in such small areas without it being crowded or hard to make out is truly fantastic. It is the Skorpek sprue. The Skorpek Destroyers, I think they're called. Big slashy boys by the look. I only played Necrons for the first time in 20 years of playing this hobby. Last weekend. And then we've got the Warrior frame. There's a couple different weapons options. The Scarabs are on here as well. I think there's multiple head options as well, which is, again, really cool and appreciated. Just really fun sculpts. Much needed upgrade to the old Necron sculpts, in my opinion. Like many things, I suppose, with GW. Here we go. We've got the 2 stand-in rulers and a handful of dice that didn't roll very well on their first roll. But that's the contents of the Warhammer 40k Command Edition starter set. I think personally, I think it's a great upgrade on the last lot. like I said earlier, the forces themselves might be a bit small, um, but overall, yeah, really happy with what they've delivered with the box set. Like I've already said, I think the terrain is a fantastic addition. It just really boosts the initial experience for a new player if the starter sets is their first entry. But look, if you want to see more of the starter set, watch me paint it up over the next couple of weeks. Press like and subscribe. I'll do some painting tutorials. Nothing too flash, just as the name suggests, in base coat, just really basic stuff to get the box up and running, so we can enjoy it together at home, and get into 40k and give it a whirl. Thanks for watching.